Josh and Roz back with you here for the mtgnoob.com. And what are we looking at here, Roz? We got 4 lands, 2 creatures, and a removal spell. How do you feel?
Yeah, you're all fixed up. You got your guild gates. If we do start drawing into Ogre Jailbreakers, that'll be fantastic. And hey, they're turn 1 Rakdos Cackler.
This is true. Yeah, I think we definitely play the swamp and don't mulligan, so let's click no. I have mulliganed enough because I'm talking, and that's a regrettable situation.
Maybe the mirror match, or maybe that crazy Is It deck, and another gate.
All 3. Alright, let's just throw down this Cackler, and then hope that we draw into creatures.
Yeah,
Unleash
if we don't...
him.
Oh yeah, if we don't see another land for like the next 4 draws, I'd be really happy right now.
I agree. We're going to be kind of slow in plotting. Yeah, we're definitely facing Rakdos, so.
Wow.
Alright, Grizzly Salvage, let's see. I mean, it would give us a play, but the next turn we would not be able to Augur Spree. It would give us a creature, however. I mean, we're going to swing in here. Let's go ahead and swing.
Yeah, what I'm not hoping for is that his next play is like a Splatter Thug.
Right. I think we need to play a Guild Gate here, because I want to be able to remove something if he throws down something ridiculous.
Yeah, land development is fine.
I think we'll do that. Grizzly Salvage would be a good play there on his turn, but I think we need to go ahead and get some of these Guild Gates out on the field.
Or he's just stuck with 2 red.
That would be great. But
oh, there we go.
Correct.
Ouch.
We got an Assassin.
That's a card I like.
Yeah, it's a good card. Alright, so it really wouldn't have mattered. We'll swing in here. We're seeing too much land. Alright, he's going to swing in for 2. I'm not against Augur Spreeing the Chainwalker now. Simply because we've got up to 4 playable lands. If we wait till his turn when he untaps, he can play Launch Party and get value out of it. So, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything you're losing by just taking care of it.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and kill it. I hate to use an Augur Spree in that manner, but it is what it is.
Well, now is like where you kind of hope that his early plays were all that he had in his hand, and now he's like, oh, these early plays aren't working anymore.
Yeah, in Rakdos, if that's the situation, he's going to be in trouble every game he plays. So
it's kind of looking that way.
You're right. All right.
And there's a Dreadbore.
Really nice. Okay, I think we need to play a Guild Gate here, even though we won't be able to use Long Legs. This is tough. We want to be able to play Long Legs next turn.
Well, you can play, unless I'm seeing something wrong, you can play him no matter what, right? Because we'll have that green, and then we could play a forest if we had to next turn. So we'll have the 2 green if you play the Golgari Guild Gate.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Otherwise, we could play a forest and then Grizzly Salvage on his turn.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. Since our creatures are sitting at 1 Cackler and a Golgari Longlegs.
I think we need to do that. And I think the reason is, I mean, let's say we salvage and find nothing decent but a land. We can always pull the land and play it to play the Longlegs. So I think having a play here is important.
Yeah, digging is fine.
I wish Dreadbore was an instant. I keep thinking that it is.
Then it would be too good, probably.
Yeah.
There's not, I don't know, I mean, like I said, it's been a long time since I've been doing the Magic thing, but I can't think of a lot of ways that are just like destroy target Planewalker.
Yeah, it's really good.
So now we're just kind of trading.
Yeah, and he's going to have the advantage on the trade, just because he's got burn. Alright, what are we looking at here? We've got an Abrupt Decay, we've got a Croc, we've got a Long Legs, an Imp. and we've got a swamp. Now, our options here would be to dump everything, take the swamp, and play the long legs. But are we going to block with it? We could always take another card, such as another long legs. We could...
Two long legs is, I don't know, maybe that's the firepower that we're looking for. Getting a Dagger Drone Imp is, I don't know, right now at this state in the game, I'm not sure. I mean, it mitigates one of his damages, but...
I think taking a long legs here is fine.
That's probably it. I mean, we're going to be tapping out anyway for long legs, so it's not like we're going to try and squeeze in another play.
Right. Maybe we'll rip a land here, but otherwise we're not going to be able to play our long legs because we chose not to play the Guild Gate.
Yeah.
But we'll get it eventually. Well, there it
I feel
is.
Okay. See, there you go. You just got to hope. You got to have faith.
Alright, so he's going to have a solid play here.
I'm assuming his hand is full of removal. I don't really know. He hasn't done anything for 2 turns.
Right. We may actually see some removal here. But what could it be? It could be an Auger Spree. Nope. I'm guessing it would be Annihilating Fire, but... we do have to watch our health. Not blocking there, not trading out yet. It's going to force him not to be able to unleash whatever creature he plays here.
Cobble Brute.
That's pretty good. That's much better.
Yeah, now we have a handful of basically good removal and then another Golgari Longlegs. I mean, we could swing in here for quite a bit.
Alright, so we'll... what do you want? Auger Spree the Cobble Brute. We'll swing in for 7. Sounds right to me. Sound good to you?
Yep, that'll mean he'll either have to play something that can block or die next turn because we'll still have another removal spell. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and Auger Spree this guy out of the way. And swing in 7 and force him to do something. Next turn, if we draw a land, we can Dreadbore and Longlegs, which seems really good to me.
That's funny, seeing all 3 guild gates basically like right away.
Oh, I know.
What kind of pacing does that make us have to do? That's terrible.
It's pretty bad. Alright.
Yep, that's going to be it.
That's game. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and Dreadbore this guy out of the way. And swing for the win.
Premium removal. I guess it does get you there.
It does. So he's got Jailbreakers too. I don't really like Jailbreakers in the Rakdos deck a whole lot. Just because if we were running Rakdos, those Guild Gates would have really slowed us down. Alright.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to do the early game and the late game Rakdos. But that worked out pretty well.
But I don't know. I don't really like Cobble Brute unless I've got a way to get it through, like enchanting it, Rogue's Passage.
Oh yeah, Pursuit of Flight in the Izzet deck is fantastic on a Cobble Brute. A 7/4 flying Cobble Brute.
That's so good. What do you think here?
We didn't see a whole lot from him. We saw, what, a Throw-Kill Assassin, and a Chainwalker, and a Jailbreaker, and I think that was it. We didn't see any removal or anything, did we?
We didn't. You would assume he's got Annihilating Fire, Stab Wound, Launch Party-ish type stuff, maybe Explosive Impact. The Trolls are a little bit tempting to me.
Kind of makes me wonder if he had like another color and he just wasn't drawing it.
Maybe. Yeah, I think the Shadow is just fine as a replacement for the Troll. So I think we're good with what we got. You feel alright with that?
Yeah, I mean, it worked basically the way it was supposed to, even though we were getting flooded out with lands. The Grizzly Salvage pretty much did exactly what it was supposed to do. I feel pretty good.
Okay. We'll just jump back in and see what happens. Alright, so it looks like we got a mull here, which is really a shame.
Yeah, you've got your turn 1 play and that's it.
Yeah, and it's in our off color, so think we definitely have to mulligan here. Into
Oh
that.
man.
Um,
You can play Augur Spree, and it's like at that point you're just hoping you're getting something, and he doesn't drop a Chain Walker and hit us for like 9.
yeah, I'm almost tempted to keep this. It's all the colors. It's a guild gate. It's a removal spell, and just hope to draw into some stuff. I
I,
mean,
I
if
would I wouldn't feel bad. I mean, we do have a way to deal with anything he puts down, which I guess is good. We just have to hope that he doesn't have like Cackler, Chain Walker, Splatter Thug.
or Cackler, Shred Freak, something else.
Yeah.
We won't mulligan. This is a loose keep, but mulligan to 5 is just bad.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that card is tough.
I love that card. I
Of
mean, I
course we
hate that
draw
he's
land.
using it against us, but
Right? Yeah, so we draw land. That's always the way it happens. You're like, well, this is a loose keep. Maybe we can draw into something like 3 lands.
you don't even need to sideboard that card for a Golgari deck. It's just amazing all the time. Oh man.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, hey, a crocodile.
Yeah, we got something. I think he's just using the shaman for damage. I didn't see him using green. Maybe that's his splash color. I'm not certain.
Well, there's his guild gate.
That's actually very good.
Okay, so that
For
was not
us.
as bad as it could have been.
No. I think our play here is the croc.
Now, at least, even if we start drawing all lands, unless he has a way to remove this, we can start maybe getting something back.
I agree. And I guess we block out here, huh?
Trading it for a thrill kill could be fine. Yeah, I didn't think it would swing with the death ray anymore.
Nah, that would be the definite. That would be a definite block.
All right,
We're really okay with that.
all black and red.
We'll be killing that.
Yeah, that's Augur Spree of the year. Another Augur Spree.
Yeah. Well, we just gotta hang in here until we can actually drop a card that does something besides kill his guys, so be it.
It's pretty good though when like we're drawing like fairly poorly. I mean, we're drawing a lot of good removal, but like we've had no creatures and we have plenty in the deck, and we're still doing okay.
Yeah. The removal is weird.
Oh,
Okay. Well, that's a problem.
there's the long legs though.
Yeah, I think playing the long legs out is the way to go here, because if he wants to swing in with this, we can chump out. Actually, if he drops a red, we would be chumping out, but I think it's fine.
Yeah, that's the question. Whether or not he gets that red.
I think the long legs is definitely the play here. We need something on the board, and I just mistapped that, as is my practice.
Magic Online should know better.
Yeah, really. Just give it to me. I got the colors, man.
Yeah, we're gonna start losing a little life.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to move my chat window over. The cards like to jump above the land for some reason when it's stretched, so... Alright, that's going to be a little bit problematic eventually.
Yeah, at least he can't swing in. That's nice.
That's the... Well, other than a land, I don't know that's very handy. Alright, so I guess our choices here are... if we leave the long legs back, we can basically time walk him by having him swing in with the thug, give it -1, and then we take 2 of his mana. Then we can kill the thug, but we can't play the cackler. So let's see. We would take 6. That's an awful lot to take. He does only have... I mean, we would hit us down to 8 and then have 2 cards that we would really have to deal with. Eventually we're going to have to do some damage as well.
Yeah, right now we're really on the defensive. I mean, he's playing with one card in hand,
Hmm.
but we're gonna have to start getting rid of those things on the board.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the Augur Spree does lose us 2 life, and it could lose us actually 3 life if he uses the Guild Mage after the effect. Um, but I think just passing here is the way to go. We're going to use the Augur Spree either way, but we're also going to hope to take his turn. Does that sound alright by you?
Yeah, it's fine. If each turn, I think our deck is probably stronger in the later game. So each turn that we can kind of hold him off, maybe we can hope to see a jailbreaker or something.
Yeah, we're going to have to draw into something. He may just try to kill. Alright, so we're gonna take his red mana here. I would
Right?
much
Yeah, that's
rather
a,
kill either of these 2 guys than this guy, but
okay.
so 2 birds with 1 stone, sort of.
Yeah, he'll still have his mana open to do his lose 2 life, but I mean, other than that,
Hmm.
I mean, he's slowly chipping away.
Yeah, if he drops a red here,
Nope.
no, he's just gonna wait. Alright, we get a land, so we would be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to 8. That's quite a bit for swinging in. I don't think we can swing in here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but we're just kind of stuck on the defensive until we can get to a more favorable position. I mean, the long legs is doing a lot of work, just keeping everything back, which is nice, but we don't have anything else.
Now, we'll go ahead and unleash this guy, though, so that he can at least start getting in for a little bit. Maybe. Maybe not. He's going to lose 2. Shaman's really good in the Rakdos deck. That's a
Ooh.
problem. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, so
Well, yeah, now you're faced with kind of like, I mean, he can't manipulate anything with his Rixmati right now. Um,
he can knock us down to 5 if we swing in with the long legs here.
right. And then the question is there like an explosive impact in that deck or
Hmm. I think we just swing in with the Cackler. We... I mean, it's going to be a while before he can actually swing in with this or this. So I think the Dreadbore target is the Giant. What do you think about that?
that's fine.
We're going to lose 2 life. Possibly, actually, 4 life on his next turn without him even doing really anything. But I just don't want to see this guy come across.
Especially if he has a way to deal with the long legs, that would be really bad.
Hmm. And he may. I mean, he could have an Augur Spree here. And that would be pretty ruinous. An Imp on the field for quite a while here does a lot of work. But,
Yep, there's the explosive impact.
I don't think I don't know, man. I don't use that like that. If I'm him, I try to kill me with it.
No, that's what I meant. I mean, it's just like that's the card that basically makes everyone worry about going into 5.
Right.
And I'm actually kind of surprised he swung with the Rixmati. I mean, like Savage Surge there. Well, it wouldn't have done anything because we can't block. Yeah, there's the Perilous Shadow. That's kind of good in the late game, I guess.
Yeah, we're still going to end up taking a buttload here, but I think Perilous Shadow does stabilize us.
It's just unfortunate that we don't have more black to manipulate it.
Hmm. It's going to be tough. These 2 guys right here do so much together. So he can take us to 6 just on the Shaman. I think he's got us. Unless we get an Imp on the field.
I mean, there's a couple things that might be able to. I mean, like even if we get a Grizzly Salvage, we could actually probably maybe find an Imp or something. But yeah, it's he's just whittled us away. Enough turns have gone by where the Deathrite Shaman has done what, like 8 damage by himself.
Yeah, he really has.
Yeah, he's just going straight to the face now. He's not even going to worry about using that mana for pinging down creatures.
All right. What else can he remove from the graveyard?
There's no more spells, I don't think.
Nope.
But if he gets in with something, let's see, he can do it twice. So yeah, if he gets in with anything, he can force us down.
I think we'll just swing in with a Cackler. We're going to have to be super patient, and he's going to have to not hit cards like Launch Party, etc. If the Cackler could block, maybe we swing in there. I don't know. Not a lot we can do right here. An Imp a few turns ago goes so far. It just gets slowly there through the lifelink against Rakdos. He has no flyers. And I don't think he's got any way to deal with a flyer, so...
Yeah, I mean, other than explosive impacting it, it's kind of a big waste. It's just, I don't know, I mean, he's seen some really good cards. I mean, he's pulled Rixmati Guildmage, the Deathrite Shaman, his Bloodfray Giant. And I mean, like, the most valuable card that we've pulled is what, like, our Golgari Longlegs? I mean, we pulled some really good removal.
We did, yeah. We've pulled a lot of good removal. We can pump the fool out of this Perilous Shadow. Alright, we'll go ahead and swing in with these two guys, and this is eventually going to start mounting up. I don't know, he might just be able to kill us. If he's got an instant or sorcery, like Launch Party, we're just dead. I feel like he would have used that previously, but whatever. I think he's holding 2 lands.
Yeah, his lack of tricks is, like, disturbing. Like, the only thing that we've seen at all that's any kind of instant or removal has been, what, that one single explosive impact, I think?
Mm-hmm.
So he's just all creatures.
Well, he might just not be drawing it.
Could be. I mean, the first game was over so fast that... Well, it's not like it was over, like, super fast, but just didn't really see anything from him.
No. Well, there's a land.
Oh, there's that green.
Got a Shred Freak.
Okay.
Oh, he's got double haste, baby.
Oh, wow. Okay. So he's swinging. He's trying to finish this game up here.
Yeah, he's just going to kill out one of our guys. Well, the Brush Strider. He'll be able to kill the Brush Strider without really doing anything. But we'll be able to kill his Mangler, which he can scavenge. That's pretty good, frankly.
It's kind of, I don't know, it was pretty impressive. I mean, we were down pretty significantly, and maybe it's anyone's game right now. I don't know. I mean, he's got 0 cards now, so we're not having to worry about anything.
Right. I guess the block here, he's thinking about how many guys he should swing in with, is what he's thinking about. He should really, I think he can swing in with everybody and win.
I have a feeling he's going to leave that Rixmati back. I don't know.
Alright, so here's this. Alright, he does 1 damage to us. He can take us to 3 if we don't block the Shred Freak.
Yeah.
Scavenge on that.
So it's like we don't block the Shred Freak, and then what happens?
Well,
he can't
we go to
scavenge, I don't
2.
think.
He takes us to 1.
And then we're left with our Cackler, the Perilous Shadow, and the Brush Strider.
And he'll be forced to have to block out. This is actually a tough decision. Alright, if we block the Mangler and don't kill it, we're either going to lose a Brush Strider let's see. So I'm trying to think of what we could draw into. He's going to block out with the Shaman if we swing in with the Shadow. I think probably blocking with the shadow on the Mangler and just killing it is fine. The question is, do we want to prevent this damage or make him use it? I don't think so, man. I think it's fine for us to go to 1.
Yeah, I think now's the time to really give it that shot. Keeping those creatures on the board might actually swing things around here. That Perilous Shadow is going to do some work.
Yeah, it could. We just ended up with too much land. I mean, he's equaled us, though. We'll pump him up.
He's beefy. God forbid we had a Rogue's Passage.
I know it.
Even then, though, I mean, you're tapping down 5 lands if you consider Rogue's Passage a land to use it. So right now, I don't know if it's really that good.
Nah, I think he's got us.
All right. Well, yeah, there's a land.
Okay, so we swing in. What do we
He
swing
would really
in
have
here
to.
with?
He would really have to mess something up.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see. Let's go ahead and play our land and force him to block out. Because we're basically dead to rights here, I think. If he swings in with everybody, he connects. That's basically it. So we've got to swing in with everybody. He's going to block Perilous Shadow with the Shaman. And that's such a bad block.
He snapped it away.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you would ever do that. I mean, I guess he kills us either way. If we had another creature, we would be fine. That's the wrong block there, I'm pretty confident in saying. So we kill him, and we just die.
Yeah, well.
Alright, we'll concede. Well, maybe not. Let's just see what he wants to do here. Maybe he's a complete idiot. He can gain life also because he's got the green mana in. He's got to wonder if we've got removal, though. We've shown him so much. He's going to scavenge.
He's definitely thinking. He's the wheels are turning.
I would never make that block, for the record. It's got to be the Shaman. I mean, the Shaman cannot actively kill us. This card can actively kill us, so. And it punches damage through. I mean, if we had Savage Surge in our hand, it would be so nasty.
Yeah, there was a lot of cards that could have really done it, but yeah, well. He's really taking his time, though. He's stuck. He's like, I don't know.
He doesn't trust it.
Well, the fact of the matter is, I'm assuming that one card isn't really anything very good, because it's like if he swings in and then we're like, haha, Augur Spree or something, then it's like he loses and he went all this distance for nothing.
Well, if we Augur Spreed, he would still win because of the Shaman.
Well, that's true. That stupid.
I mean, if he
well, he would have to swing in with he would have to swing in with both, though, so
true.
He actually wouldn't be able to tap it.
This is true. He's got to just swing in and win here, man. I mean, if he doesn't swing in and win here, it's just ridiculous.
I'm telling you, he's thinking. He's like, what could they do? How much more removal? I mean, in the first game, what did he see? He saw like 2 Augur Sprees, a Dreadbore.
I think that's it. And then he saw 2 Augur Sprees and a Dreadbore this game, too.
Okay, plan the pre-combat Trestle Troll. So he doesn't want to swing in with everything. Or maybe, I don't know. He's just, I don't know.
And then maybe he scavenges?
No, he's got to swing in here. Here he goes. Deathrite, Rakdos Shredfeek, it's going to happen.
No!
Oh my god, he passed.
Okay.
Don't be a land. Okay, it's not a land.
No, it's not a land. Alright, so...
Okay, so he's
We
got
can
his.
block out.
He
We can
doesn't even
block
have his
out.
regen mana up.
No, he doesn't. All right, so we'll swing in with Shadow and make him block it, and the Cackler. We won't swing in with the Brush Strider because it would just trade out, and we need it. So let's just see what he does here. We're playing on borrowed time here, so
This is amazing.
that was one of the worst plays I've seen in quite a while. The chances are he just comes up with an instant or sorcery, and he's okay. I mean, block out here. Oh, really?
Just let the Perilous Shadow by. It's no big deal.
That's silly. Why would he block out there like that?
Probably because he thought he had the green mana open.
Maybe. So we just kill that. Get him for 2.
And now the enormous Ogre Jailbreaker comes online.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, we could play this card and have something for Shadow, but if he's got removal, we just die anyway, so.
Here it is. This is it. If another Shred Freak kills us, a lowly Shred Freak.
It does. I don't think we saw. I don't know. Maybe it's like Okay, I'm gonna guess. It's It's a normal Splatter Thug. That's my guess.
I think it's a land.
I
I think he's gonna block with the Shaman and then gain 2 life. Does that even allow him to live? It can't. Well, actually, hold on.
Well, he's got Scavenge.
It's a land. There it is.
Scavenge in the yard, so he's going to
He does.
scavenge onto the Shred Freak and maybe force us to block it out with the Jailbreaker.
The Perilous Shadow is, well, anything that hits him kills him. Anything on our board.
Right.
I actually can't.
Ugh.
I can't think of a way for him to win. That's hilarious.
Okay. Well, there's round 1, so.
That was that was funny.
That's pretty funny. I don't think I've seen that before, but all right, everybody. We will see you in round number 2. This is Roz and Josh for the MTG Noob.
Play out your games.
That's right. That's the lesson. That's the theme. All right, we'll see you in a few.